This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. Here comes a return from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Set. Go. Cap it.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He finds Jalen Reagor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
21. Baylor Tiger. Baylor. Check. Crowd right. Delta. Go.
On play action. Now Herbert. Down the field. He's got Reagor. And will move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for 3 in what's been a very aggressive opening drive.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Chargers go first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
On play action now, Herbert. To the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Here's Hampton. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Krusty-Miller. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
First down, Washington.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, it's Daniel. Over the middle, he's got the throw. And he's into the end zone. What a response.
Washington.
Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Take the handoff. Now Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he will score. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown. Dicker now for the extra point. His kick is good. Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Commanders 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniel. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is the 9-time Pro Bowler, Khalil Mack. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down.
Come on. 19, 18. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. Now, a deep shot for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Now a toss, left side for Hampton. He's to the 10. And he's in! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You gotta hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Play action. Here's Daniels. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down to 37.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Washington first down.
So after one, the Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Up the middle they go. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Well, a couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. He's across midfield, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 14 at the screen, and it's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Flush to his right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Throwing on second down. Daniel moving left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. He's trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And now it's fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
They'll try to run, and he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Is a turnover on
and
down.
here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. They'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Frankie Louvu. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
Come on.
On first down, Daniels. Through the air, connecting with Debo. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down. At the
Second down, they need 7.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Ready, set. Here now, second down and goal.
Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Taking off, and he's in. Jayden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Game to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Commanders draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Commanders 14. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 31 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career
Cameron
NFL
Dicker
touchdown.
for the extra point.
Point after now from Dicker. From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the L.A. Chargers.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hey, ram.
Play action. It's Herbert. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's fortunate to get anything from that, given the yard up to the 49. The Chargers at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working.
Under pressure now. He's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up second and goal.
8-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's got his man.
Bullshit! Boy, that's some bullshit right there, boy. I'm right the fuck there, cuz.
His fourth
Right there. That's...
And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Commanders nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, look at the juke. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, this is franchise. I got the team. They was already 0-4.
Drive together. On the bootleg, it's Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a ton.
You heard me. I'm on my way, cuz. I'm on my way.
Some teams see it as
Well, they 1-3. The dude that got the Chargers, he just got this team too. So they gave us the worst team in the league. So
to run that play there and try and run over people.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Sinner. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And the Commanders' first down.
To the air goes Daniels. That's caught left side by Sinner. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. That's good. A completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
14-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Rolling to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And the Commanders are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. "7-7", our score after 1. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Robinson up and middle. Down to about the 45.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's got some space here. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., 37 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Herbert. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. Well, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
At the 40-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
They'll work inside here. Hampton on a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
Now it's Herbert.
Open man right side. That's McConkey.
Inside the 15 before they drop it. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Harris running straight ahead. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris, 14 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
No gain on the play.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Second down and 4. They go play action. Daniels. They'll roll him out right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Practice 50. Cut 19. Cut 19.
To throw is Daniels. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Daniels looking to throw. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have moved out in front. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Commanders 21, Chargers 14. Matt Gay.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Oh, he shifts past him. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need him right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. And that's how he'll show the defense.
22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Chargers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Herbert now. Touchdown! Ladd McConkey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Eluding the pressure right. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. They juked him. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
2nd and a couple. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Throwing now is Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Yeah, they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Here's Daniels. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked. to bring up 4th down.
A 53-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't.
They're wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 73 yards. And the Chargers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Chargers 28, Commanders 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And now the rookie's free. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Washington. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Hey, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they can't bring him down. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll get this complete to Jordan Logan. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
They'll run here with Hampton. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's got it. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Chargers have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that, nearly picked off. It would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action, now it's Daniels. Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. He bought as much time as he could there, but eventually his clock expired.
It certainly did because they were bootlegging him out of the pocket, and I think he had some indecisions whether to run or throw. And that indecision, it wound up costing him in a big way.
Out to his left. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Daniels going to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
To the air goes Daniels. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, it's Daniels. He'll buy some time right. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Lane. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Robinson is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg, Daniels. This is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel from 4 yards out. And the Commanders put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Chargers 35. Matt Gay to kick off for
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. 65 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner. You watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning.
He was brought down at the
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Hampton. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. But now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
At the 12-yard line.
Campo.
Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
10 more yards.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Hampton trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Hampton going to try to punch it in. He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Chargers 42. Commanders 38.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will make his way out of bounds. That stops the clock, but they'll have something else to consider now. It's 4th down here.
Well, he was looking at a dime formation, 6 defensive backs on the field, so he's looking for anyone to throw the football to, but he didn't have anyone open, so he took off and ran for it, but he came up just short, and that brings up 4th down.
He's going to give that to his running back out of the backfield. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
He's back to throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on, come on.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
2nd and 10.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot, but this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
Here comes 2nd down. Back to throw. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. This one came right down to the wire. And CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for the Chargers, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63. No touch.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Hurts. Out left to Dotson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 37 yards. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics, but one is becoming increasingly in vogue: explosive runs of 20 yards or more, and we just saw one right there to open this game.
Now we'll see how the other team responds, because when you get a play like that against you this early in the game, you got to feel like your back's against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, the pressure now increases on you because your first thought is we have to answer right now.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 22. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Run.
Throwing, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mayfield to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Mayfield going to switch things up here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is going to have the Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now an audible here into something else.
Regular. Point it right. Run.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the Eagles' 44-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line.
A gain of 13
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Alert! Kings! Regular!
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Point it right. Run. Hey, alert!
Evans in motion. Mayfield with it once more. And this is caught by Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 31 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
at their own 14-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Seven, our score after one. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 61 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Makes the score Eagles.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Mayfield down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Mayfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards that time for number 14.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Going to the air again with Mayfield. His throw caught at about the 5. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
To throw, Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
180!
Now receiver in motion left. And it's caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Play action. Here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. Airing it out deep for Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 73 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Eagles 21, Buccaneers 14. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man-winning coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Baker changing the play at the line.
Alert, alert! Regular, regular, regular! Run, run, run.
Here's Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And again, it's Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, alert, 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 regular, regular, regular. Run, run, run.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. To the right side and intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Hurts. Rolling to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Second and 10. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out to his left. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Hurts. They'll roll him out right. This pass hauled in by Dotson. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Brings up 4th down.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
A touchdown the differential. A 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach, said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing, Mayfield. That one out wide and intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got it to about the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
I'm not sure that that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Barkley inside handoff. Taken down at the 30.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack. By that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
And room here to work it inside the 25. 63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding clock.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
Down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving, 49 yards. And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slimly, second half they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then of course by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Now a 2nd and 2. They'll go to Barkley again. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll work down inside the 45. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Second and 6. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Here's third and a few inches.
Go, touch, touch. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Go, touch.
Up the middle with Barkley.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They go play action with Hurts. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Here's Baker. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
26 yards.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Hey, alert, alert. Hey, alert. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So now you're in range to tie things with a field goal, but they still have plenty of time to work for a game winner, and they're trying to do so. Nice job defensively to force incompletion there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Run, run, run. Pistol, pistol, pistol.
Mayfield to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown.
And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
This ball intercepted.
And the Bucs are